Yes, certainly. The populations of kangaroos have grown a great deal as agriculture has taken water out into areas where there weren't larger kangaroo populations in the past. The hunt for kangaroos is conducted very professionally, so the animals are killed very efficiently, and the meat is environmentally good. We have no evidence on whether that population is increasing or stable or decreasing. So I don't believe those types of newspaper articles are correct. It can set catch limits, so it sets very sustainable catch limits for Aboriginal and subsistence whaling. It has set a catch limit for commercial whaling of 0 when it established the moratorium. If any country, including Japan, decided to leave the IWC, we would consider what that means for the IWC and work to ensure the IWC remains a strong global agreement responsible for the conservation and management of whales.
Well, Iceland withdrew from the IWC following, basically when it became apparent that the decision on the so-called moratorium, that included a provision that said it should be reviewed by 1990 at the latest. And interestingly, within 2018, that provision is still there. There's still an obligation to review it by 1990 at the latest. And in the late 90s, there were some moves which we thought were positive. A full decade after we left, we rejoined the IWC, but that time, of course, we placed a reservation against the moratorium.
No, this is certainly not racism, it's not that at all. Iceland put in an objection to the global moratorium when it rejoined the convention. New Zealand does not recognise the convention as being enforced between Iceland and Norway because of that objection, and we would like to see an end to commercial whaling. We would encourage non-lethal research in the Southern Ocean, but we'd like to see an end to lethal sampling.
Japan therefore requested to go for the voting in order to show the sincere wish of member states who strongly wishes the reform of this dysfunctional organization.
Place your vote. Yes, no, or abstain.
Proposal did not carry. Was not adopted.
Yet a disagreement on substance cannot and must not be classified as dysfunctionality.
The Faroe Islands and Greenland strongly support the proposal from Japan, but take note of the fact that Denmark, as an EU member state, has an opposite position in this regard.
The Russian Federation stands fully on the position of sustainable use. Our worries is not to split the Commission too far, and that was the reason we abstained. Thank you.
We are unable to hear any constructive counter-proposal from those who oppose the proposal.
And I'd like to declare the completion of the 67th meeting of International Whaling Commission.